Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Getting the nod in this one, Tanner Bybee.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And that is out of play. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Thomas brings it in. And there's one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Cal Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Fair ball.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Breaking ball misses down and away.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Bybee, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss. Raleigh, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swinging a drive deep right field. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. High in the air, out to right. Schneemann under it. And that is that. Mariners lead 1. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Logan Gilbert.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up
bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Swinging a foul out of play. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Daniel Schneemann in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. That one missed. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
On the ground. And that chance handled. On to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Right side, hard hit. Polanco tosses to first. And Ramirez is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Guardians fail to score. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Bybee back to work. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. That's a little bit low. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because You have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, out towards right center. Schneemann makes the grab, one away.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Up and in, ball one. One out, bases empty. And a good eye there.
Inside, ball two.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with two strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Kyle Mansardo. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a three-true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground to short, Crawford. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Nolan
Now here's Nolan Jones. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-2. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Gabriel Arias stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now at
Leading off
Progressive
for Seattle,
Field. Top
right
half of the
fielder,
third inning.
Victor
And now
Robles.
it's Victor Robles up to hit. Foul ball there. That one fouled off.
One ball, two strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hit in the air, left field. Kwan hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
Batting
open
ninth,
instead of staying
shortstop,
closed.
J.P.
If he does
Crawford.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
J.P. Crawford, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one ripped, but foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. The shortstop takes the ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Arias settles under it and makes the catch. Two
Now
down.
batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that's the third out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Cleveland, and stepping in is the speedy Lane Thomas. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fastball is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And a strike in there. That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard, like like you did right there.
Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The 0-1. And ball 1. Lifted in the air down the left side. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Gilbert with a move to first. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he'll reach second with one away.
Boog, you got to move your feet as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Thomas stands at second with two gone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. And it gets by him. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And he'll pull into second with two gone.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you have everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Fouled off to the right. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Man on second, 2 down. This to third. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Start of the fourth.
Leading off
Now
for
the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2018. And a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. One up, one down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same
Up
page
next
right now.
for Seattle, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty. Pulls that one foul. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Up the middle. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Mariners go down quietly there, and it remains 1-0. Here in Cleveland, now it's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Kyle Manzardo now at the plate, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering upstairs. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez in position and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So digging in, Nolan
Jones.
He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In for a strike, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's too high. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. They lead it 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a big power threat. Eugenio Suarez. Bybee back to work. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying. Leaping, and he brought it back.
With a guy like this with so much pop at the plate, you're going to play a little bit deeper and make sure you can time it up in case there's an opportunity to steal a home run. Well, he did just that. Perfect footwork at the fence and reaches up and makes the grab.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Caught looking his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Polanco over at first with 1 away. Polanco on the go. And fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Checks his swing, now with appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Here's Victor Robles.
Right fielder, Victor Robles.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Outside.
The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Lane.
Here's Lane Thomas now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And he pumps it a strike.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me.
Three and 2.
Three and 2 now. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Brian Rocchio. 0 for 1 so far. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball, and it's safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air. Naylor should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And Naylor swings through that one.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back now at
Leading off for the
Progressive Field.
Mariners,
Top of the 6th
shortstop,
inning. And the batter will be the
Crawford.
shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. So up next, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
Nope,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. 1-2 to count. And that's down and away. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Schneemann makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Now the catcher up to hit. Cal Raleigh. 1 for 2. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Outside low, and it's 2-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Good job to fight that one off. 2 out, space is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Luke Jackson up and throwing. Spire also getting ready. And that one fouled off. Next offering way upstairs. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann has grounded out a couple of times. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
Late swing, foul to the left. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That misses the zone, and that's ball two. Kwan gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. Arozarena going back. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Coming home. Safe at the plate, and the missed play comes back to bite them. It's 2-0.
Well, just a total breakdown defensively right there. I mean, allowing a run to score all the way from first because of an error pretty much shouldn't happen. But every once in a while, we see one of these weird plays, and it leaves everyone kind of scratching their heads.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Logan Gilbert won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
At the plate, Kyle Mansardo. Spire checks the runner. Ramirez back on a dive. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is gone. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One out, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Jones. And that drops in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Arias in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the inning. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Julio Rodriguez. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up. Rocchio makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And the batter now, Josh Naylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
The Guardians leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hit on the ground to short. Arias throws across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Just missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
Misses off the plate, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Outside low. Counts full, 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. It's through for a hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Polanco up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. There's the strike.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today. Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Suarez off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Guardians 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. Here's Lane Thomas.
Center fielder, Lane Thomas.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Spire goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Rocchio in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using
Now
the whole
batting,
field. He was out in
catcher,
front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his
Taylor.
timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Naylor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Inside.
That's inside.
And now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Guardians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-0.
Now pitching for
Colby
the
Aller
Guardians.
taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice
49.
lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the
Leading
DH,
off for
Dominic
Seattle,
Canzone.
the designated hitter,
The Mariners
Dominic
in
Canzone.
striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Up next for Seattle,
Victor
right fielder,
Robles
Victor
will hit
Robles.
next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Goes down looking.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Crawford into box again. Takes a strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And that just misses. Canzone at first, one gone.
Two balls.
In the
two
dirt.
strikes.
Pitch
Again,
misses,
loose ball.
and a full count now. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So 2 down now, and here is Randy Arozarena. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Just
Ball,
missed.
inside.
This one in the dirt. Two outs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Caught him looking for the K. One left for Seattle. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
43.
bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
Caleb Ferguson.
Back to the top of the order.
Leading off for the
Stephen
Guardians.
Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Stephen Kwan.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball.
And downstairs. Short hop liner handled it short, and they get the out.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder Daniel Schneemann.
And now the right fielder, Daniel Schneemann. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. That's strike one. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Carlos Vargas, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Jackson getting loose as well. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is inside ball one. In the air, out towards left center, and there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. The Guardians go down in order. They lead 4-0.
Now pitching
We're
for the
back. It's the
Guardians.
top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
37.
Trevor Steffen.
Trevor Steffen.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh.
Catcher, Cal
This
Raleigh.
guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And there's a foul ball.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense.
Nope. That's inside.
One and two here. And they'll do it again. Almost got him. In the air, left side. Kwon pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hard hit left side. Whips it across. Rodriguez out of the play. So last chance for the Mariners. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. First
Nope,
pitch
that's the ball.
just misses. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron preparing to come on if needed. Junis getting cranked up as well. The M's down by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. Just
Ball
missed.
3-0.
Pitch is in there. They're now 3-1. They're down to their final strike.
3-2.
This could end it. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the papers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they call you a moolie, treat you you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I pressure on you when you stoop.